What's up, YouTube? I'm back with another video, and as you can see, it's me and Trey. And guess what I'm in? As you can see, I'm in the V. Wait, hold up. Something a little different. I don't know if y'all noticed, but something a little different about this. But anyways, as you know, I'm cts-v. I have a 2012 Cadillac cts-v, and wait, hold up, something different. Can't put my finger on it, but something is a little bit different, huh? That don't look like my Cadillac, does it? Something is a little bit different. What's going on here? Yep, that's right. If you didn't know, I picked up a new project. I just got a new project. Now don't worry, my other Cadillac is still in the shop. It's getting some bottom end work done. Actually, the motor is actually done for that one. We just got it back. Ford short block that's gonna be in it. So that one is good to go. But like I said, I did pick up a new project. So 2020, I know it's been rough for a few people, but you know, it's probably been one of the best, I don't know, last few weeks or months of my life. So I'm actually, this car actually has an interesting story about it and how I got it. If you didn't know, if you look at streetcar video and you see the Cadillac pulling the chute on the freeway, that's actually this car. So I bought this car and it's gonna be my second project. Don't worry, the coupe is still on the way. It'll be here soon. I'm gonna have them both. We actually got approved for a house as well, so I'm excited about that. But it's story time, and it's a cool story about how I got this car, and that's what I'm gonna tell y'all today. So let's check it out.
Gonna do our 3 refreshes. That's 1, 2, 3. A bunch of people said 201 spots, so that's what we're rolling with. Alright guys, this is it. Good luck. Number 36. I think that was off of a Mini too. 36 Taishun Minor. That was actually off of the other page. That wasn't even off this page. As y'all can see again, 36. This guy just won himself a badass cts-v.
Alright, so I don't know how you want to do it.
I don't know how to do this.
I can't get in. I ain't gonna fit. What I'm trying to say. And then the battery is dead on it. Yeah. Not that much on.
It is.
Yeah.
But it'll be on the right sides.
And it probably still start. Now. Bad motherfucker.
¿Consigue una cargadora de la pila?
Él tiene you brought cables?
Yeah, I got some.
You want me to put my truck in here?
Yeah.
Deja traigo mi troca. Nomás la voy a parquear aquí y él tiene cables y le vamos a pasar cables.
No, pues
Pero
si
no
no
crees
traigo
que la empujen.
la cargadora, o sea, con el taller me prestan la máquina para cargarla.
Pues nomás pasarle cables.
I knew you was gonna have that window down. I knew you was gonna have that window down.
AC blowing.
Yeah, but he said he doesn't need it. Well, at least that's what they told me.
I think he's trying to run over. See, he got joked. He gonna keep turning in circles. Once again, I am back. I am CTS Vegan, and I'm the guy with the 2012 Cadillac CTS-V Coupe and a 2009 Cadillac CTS-V Sedan now. And the interesting story about this car is I actually got this car for about $340, if I'm not mistaken, around $340. So, cool part about it. First, shout out to David at Boost Mode. David's taking care of the coupe right now. Like I say, we got the motor finish, is fully forged, been re-sleeved, redone. The block was able to be saved, so you know I did a few little upgrades on that one as far as like the pistons and everything. So that motor will be good to go. It'll probably be able to handle maybe around 1100. Once again, shout out to David, because how the story starts, David actually sent me a request to join a Cadillac CTS-V group on Facebook. I think it was Cadillac CTS-Vs of Houston or something like that. And you know, I ain't think nothing of it, but you know, I went ahead and accepted, because usually when he sends me some kind of request for one of those groups, then I accept. You know, I didn't even post my V in the group yet, the black one. And you know, I just been, you know, just watching what they post and, you know, see what they be up to, see all the different events that's been going on. But you know I haven't been keeping up with my content as far as with the coupe. You know, things started slowing down a little bit, so I was trying to figure out like what can I do to keep my page going, because it's been a few months before I even got to make another video about it. You know, I got to go back and check on that thing soon. But anyways, it ended up being a raffle. You know, in Houston and all around now, they started doing all these little raffles to where people raffle off different things like superchargers, motors, turbo kits, whatever, heat exchangers. But this group is actually, shout out to Dope House Waffles. They actually had a group. The guy, he didn't even have a CTS-V, but this car was actually his brother's, and his brother wanted to get rid of the car, and that's a whole different story. But his brother wanted to get rid of the car, and so he decided to get into the CTS-V group. Shout out to Isaac. And he posted the car for his brother, and so I went ahead and joined Dope House Waffles. And you know, I never did anything. I never did any of the raffles or anything like that because I hardly ever win anything. So it's almost like you spending money for nothing sometimes. But I think the last,
Spider-Man.
yeah, Spider-Man. The buy-in to get a raffle ticket was about $150 if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, $150. And so I was like, you know what? I have some extra money. I'm gonna splurge on myself. And so I ended up buying a raffle ticket. I never really won anything major like this, but I was like, just for YouTube, I was willing to take a chance because what if I did win? That's how I put it. So I bought one ticket. It was $150, and waited. The game started moving a little slow because people were skeptical, I'm guessing, and so I know the next week came around and I ended up buying another ticket just to be on the safe side. And the game continued to move slow and slow and slow. Wasn't really doing much. I ended up buying a mini raffle ticket. The mini raffle tickets were about $20. I bought 2 of them, so that's $40 right there. And what the mini is it's a little game inside the game to where you could win a free spot. I ended up actually. What's crazy about that whole week was, one, we got approved for the house. I know y'all was seeing my house videos and y'all was thinking that I was changing up, but I'm gonna be doing some little stuff on the side with my girlfriend as far as getting her into YouTube and everything too. But yeah, we got approved for a house the day before. The day after that, we got I ended up winning a raffle spot. I won the mini, and I picked number 36. I picked 36, and I picked I think like 144, and so I ended up winning on the 36. I got that number for free. So I had 3 spots in total. So that's $340 right there, because 2 of the minis were $20 a piece. So that's $40. So I spent $340. The cool thing about how he did his raffle was that he would put all the numbers inside of a bucket or a box, and he picked out every single number, and the last number was the winner. So I'm pretty sure in the long run that all the odds were probably the same, but I don't know why I just felt better with how he did his raffle style, and instead of just being like one random number picked out of a hat. I don't know what the odds are probably the same. If you have more tickets, then you have a better shot of winning regardless. But anyways, the raffle ended up slowing down. It came to a halt. People didn't want to pay. I paid for all my tickets. It was a lot of people that actually paid for their tickets, but then it was just those few that didn't pay, and then it was a lot of empty spots left. So he ended up turning it over to a bigger raffle group because they had a bigger following than he did for Dope House Waffles. And that one was Everything Race Car. So follow Everything Race Car as well on Facebook. They have real good things that they give away. And so I wasn't skeptical. I was still going to try my luck because I was like, well, I'm already in, so we're going to just see what happens. But, the way they do it, they use a random generator. So it just picked one number. They refresh 3 times, and then they put generate, and they pick one random number. So, it's almost like winning the lottery, I guess. So I was disappointed, because I was like, I don't know what it was about his style to where I liked it a little bit better, but I was like, well, I'm going to take the shot anyway. I'm already in it, so I'm not going to give up, because once again, what if I do win? So the funny thing is, when they did the actual drawing, I was at work and I missed it. Now I had just missed out on Manuel's raffle, which he's over at Midnight Performance. I was trying to win a 1300 horsepower twin turbo Mustang, 5.0 Mustang. I think it was like a 2017. I ended up losing out on that one, and that was just picking one name out of a little bucket. And so I wasn't really discouraged, because I was like, well, in the long run, I want a cts-v. It would be cool if I would win that. But actually, I was at work and I missed the raffle on live. And then the crazy thing was, people started like just posting up the number that won. It was 36. So, and remember, 36 was my mini raffle spot. So basically, I pretty much won the car for about $20. So I was like, wait, 36. It's like, wait, that's my number. And boy, when I tell you I went crazy, it was like, that was probably one of the craziest days of my life. Like I said, the whole week actually was pretty good because like I say, got approved for the house. So I don't have to worry about both my V's being sitting outside in these apartments and all this stuff like that. And really all the cars. I'm gonna end up selling this Magnum right here. So I got this one for sale. Like I said, got approved for the house one day, won the mini raffle the next day. Yes, Trey, I know. And then the day after that, I ended up winning the car. Again, shout out to Dope House Waffles. Shout out to Everything Race Car. If you think that is fraud, is not. Like, people actually can win these raffles because, like I say, it's a lot of the big things was like buy $5 worth of merch and then you get so many entries and all that type of stuff. I don't really do those because it seems like every time somebody wins one of those, they don't have a social media, or if they do have a social media, they have like 3 followers or something, or 3 photos, and the photos are all of the picture of the car that they just won. So I don't really deal with those. But this was a local raffle in Houston, and it's basically, if somebody want to sell their car, instead of trying to find somebody with $30,000 cash, they could find 201 spots for 150 in a raffle, and you still get the same amount of money. So regardless, they make their money. Somebody have a chance to win a car for a cheap price. Title and all, I do have the title. It's upstairs. But some of the major things about this car is it's actually a 416 LSX in this car. The engine is actually rated to handle 1,800 horses. So it's pretty much everything that I wanted to do on the coupe, which I'm still going to do at some. I'm going 427 on the coupe eventually. Everything that I wanted to do for that coupe, it's already done in here. This is, like I say, it's a 416 LSX, rated for 1,800. The car was actually putting out 1,300 to the wheels on spray because this is a nitrous car. So it's about 900 to the wheels. I'm gonna actually have to take it back to the shop to get a final tune and put it back on the dyno so I can get the numbers for myself. But it's about 900 on boost alone, and it can handle. He said it can handle a 600 shot, which I don't really think I'm finna spray nitrous in this thing. I'm gonna just go with a bigger blower like I plan to in like what I'm gonna do with the coupe. So I'm just change the blowers, but I gotta get this car over to boost mode eventually. Right now I'm just enjoying it, driving it around. Once I get the coupe out, I'm gonna probably put this one in because right now this is a 9.2 car. So I need to go ahead and get a cage. I need to actually get some more cooling systems in this car as well because they didn't do really much with the cooling system. So I need to get another trunk tank as well. I'm gonna give y'all a walk around and check it out. So like I mentioned before, this is a 416 LSX. Says it's rated, it's able to handle up to 1,800 horses. Let me check my fluids. I had to put some more coolant in here. Coolant is still good level. I may add in just a little bit more, but there's a few things that I still have to get worked on with this thing, like just cleaning up the engine bay in general. So make this look a little bit more neat, because you know how I am with my cars. But yeah, 416 LSX has a built transmission. Rear end is built. As you can see, it has the parachute, and it's the actual parachute. So it's not just sitting on there. I have the cable and everything ran. I just disconnected right now because we aren't really racing it, so the chute is just sitting on there. But yeah, little stuff that I have to get done, just get the inside cleaned up a little bit, probably switch to black belts too in the back, give me another one of these console, because they took it off because that's where they were spraying the nitrous. But let's get it started and get on the road. All right, let's start this thing up and get on the road. one of the only other things is too, it's stock exhaust on here. And you know me, I'm gonna probably throw some coursers on here like I have on my coupe, because you know I like stuff a little bit louder. I know he liked the sleeper thing, but that's not me. So that's probably gonna be one of the first things that I do after I get the final tune on this thing. But I don't want to cause too much attention to myself, so I'm gonna pick back up when I get to work. So I made it to the other side of town. You know, everything has been good. No issues with the car. Ever since I put the coolant and changed the oil, you know I use Royal Purple, so I changed the oil and I put in some more coolant. I really took out the old coolant, added in some new coolant, because the car had been sitting for maybe 6 months to a year. So all that stuff should just come out. Next, probably I'm gonna do the spark plugs, but no issues. Oil pressure at 60 psi. So the car is running great. Only thing is getting that final tune, because I know that it especially needs a tune for this built transmission, because it, you know, sometimes it shifts a little rough. But you know, that'll all get done. I'm gonna have to go up to G-force, handle all that. But like I said, the car drives great, man, and I get a lot of attention from outside. I haven't had any issues with, you know, police officers stopping me for this parachute. They really don't care, but I haven't been doing anything crazy. You know, I just been driving like normal. But yeah, the car is great, man, and you know, I'm super excited. So it'll bring a whole lot of content to the page, because now I have 2 builds that I'm working on. I'm trying to get them both in the 8th, so believe that. You know, one may take a little longer. I'm just glad that I was able to win this one and that it's in good hands, because I know it was hard. If you watch the video, it was hard for the guy's mother to let the car go, because it's a lot of history behind this car with that family, and it's so much time and effort that he put into it. But you know, it's at a good home. You know, I take care of my vehicles all the time, so it's in a good home. And man, I can't wait to bring out more content.
1, 2, 3.
Alright, that's probably going to end this video right here. Don't forget to like and subscribe to my page. Click the notification bell. I'm actually at work right now, so I'm way up in the air. But it's going to be some great content coming with both of the cars. So continue to follow my builds as we try to get into the 8 seconds. I can't wait to get the white one to the track. So just continue to follow me. Appreciate everyone for all the support this far. Once again, shout out to Dope House Waffles. Shout out to Everything Race Car. Follow them both on Facebook if you want to get in on these dope raffles. They have some great stuff coming up. They actually have a 900 horsepower 2017 cts-v that I'm going after. So maybe luck will strike twice. I don't know. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and we'll get this content going. So I'll see y'all soon.